Hi guys, it is Harry here, taking back another video, and this video isn't really going to be a good one today because if you can't tell already just by the way I look, I'm actually ill today. I took a day off school just to try and recover, and I am feeling a lot better, I won't lie. But obviously, basically, I wouldn't have been able to make this video if people was in the house. And my mum's just left to go to my nan, and my dad's on his way home right now, so obviously if they're home, I won't be able to make this video, so I've got to make this video quickly. But I felt like I wanted to get it out to you guys. So as you can tell by the t-shirt, and I've got this t-shirt for Christmas, and it's a Bullet Club t-shirt, but it's also, you know, Chicago, Illinois, in the CM Punk colours. So it's not an official t-shirt, but I just like the look of it, so my brother got it for me. So, but as you can tell, it was WrestleKingdom 12 last night, and the match I'm going to be talking about, I'm not doing a full review because I haven't got enough time, so I may do that tomorrow or something. But the one match I want to focus on is Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. Now with this match, there's been a lot of discussion over whether it was overhyped or whether it was actually a good match. And personally, my opinion is it was an amazing match. It's no word of a lie, it's not overhyping. I've only seen one Okada versus Omega match. It was the third one, which Omega won. And I believe this match was better than that. That's how highly I rate this match. I loved it from head to toe. I saw on YouTube, I didn't watch the thumbnail. I saw the thumbnail and I saw the title, but I didn't want to do anything else. Didn't want to check anything else because, like, watch it, because I didn't want to, you know, see spoilers. But I think it was CM Pulse or someone like that, and they had a video and the title was it overhyped or was it actually good, something like that, right? So I'm assuming, oh no, it's going to be a bad match. But I watched it and I absolutely loved it. So I don't know whether everyone's just, he put that in the title and he actually liked it. But personally, for me, I loved it. Some of the best spots I liked was Chris Jericho just banging his head onto the steel chair. Kenny Omega's head just banging on the steel chair and eventually getting cut open. By the way, guys, if you haven't guessed already, this video will have spoilers in it for the outcome. I did love the ending, especially the bit just before that, when Omega was hitting the V trigger like multiple times, just mashing him in the face multiple times, and he goes for it, and then he's done that, and then he goes for the one-winged angel to flip him over, and then Chris Jericho rolls through. This match, I never knew how much because going into this I thought, right, I don't think I have anyone I want to win, but the way they structured the match and they actually did it, they made me want Omega to win this match. I just wanted it to happen. And bearing in mind, the only other Omega match I've seen was Okada versus Omega 3. That's the only other one I've watched. I'm not a big fan of New Japan. Obviously, no, that's a lie. I'm a big fan of them. I just don't regularly watch it. I've only started watching it recently, pretty much. So I'm just starting to go through, pick up some more matches. And that's why I really wanted to see this one. But what else was I like? The table spot on the outside. There was a couple. There was one when Omega jumped from the ring onto Jericho, but Jericho moved and he put himself through the announcer's table. And the bit I loved after that, I was cracking up about this, and I thought it was actually really good heel work by Jericho, was that when he puts the referee in the walls, and then his son just a bit like, ugh. So then he just puts his son in it as well. Obviously, it is a grown man, but I did think it was really funny, you know. And yeah, and bearing in mind, when they're making the entrance, it sort of seemed like it's going to be heel versus heel. But when you actually watch it, you notice that it's Omega's being the face in this match, and Jericho's mainly being the heel. You can tell that almost instantly in this match. Especially because at the start of it, Jericho runs up and starts beating him in the back, and then the Young Bucks get sent to the back. That's just the side of it. So you can tell literally instantly, before the match even started, who it is. But during the entrances, it's kind of hard to tell. I love their entrances, by the way. Jericho's is just kind of standard, but I like it anyway with the jacket on. But Omega's with the big, like, it looked like some Egyptian, like, pharaoh thing on his head, and he had this massive big gun, which I thought was just pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's not every day you see that. And obviously, it's because it's WrestleKingdom that they've actually gone out and done that. But yeah, what else do I like? As I was saying before, the table spot. Now, this is one I was alluding to before. So if you don't know Kenny Omega, he does a sort of a double stomp onto a table with the person lying underneath. So he used that table he did that with, and he had it on the outside, and he's trying to get Jericho through it, and he tries it, doesn't go through. Then he hits a V trigger, and Jericho's trying to hold on, but he lets go straight through it. I would say my favourite spot of it had to be the Walls of Jericho from the One Winged Angel, and he sat in that for a long time, and it built up a lot of tension. This is, no word of a lie, my favourite wrestling match ever. I don't know if it's just because right now I've literally just seen it, and then I've just got all the hype in me, but right now this is my favourite wrestling match ever. I love it. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do it. You can see this on New Japan World. So obviously if you want to support New Japan, do that. That's how I've seen this. But if you haven't really got that much money, and sometimes I do this because I don't have Sky Sports currently. So when I'm watching Raw and SmackDown, I watch it on a website called allwrestling.org. All Wrestling, obviously A-double-L, and then wrestling.org. And then you can see almost every wrestling show. But obviously, if you don't have the money or something, or you don't have Sky Sports, but if you really do want to support the company, I would recommend going and buying New Japan World. And the same with the network, you can get other stuff like that on there, and just the Raw and SmackDown, that sort of thing. But if you do really want to support them, go out. Now I've got the network, I don't have New Japan World, but obviously I did that because I want to support them, and I feel like if I enjoy it this much in the future, that will definitely go and support New Japan World and go and buy a subscription. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have seen the match, leave your comments in the description below. In the comments below rather. And if you haven't, watch it, then come back and put the comments below. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.